Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am super excited to be starting something new for the summer. And so this is a program called How to Kill a Kit with Style. And this is something that was started by Sarah Scraps, and there's a whole bunch of us YouTubers that are playing along. And basically what we're going to do is on the first of every month for June, July, and August, we are going to share with you some kind of a kit. So some kit that we have subscribed to, a kit that we have built ourselves out of our stash, a collection that we want to stash bash, something to that effect. So some kind of collection of goodies that we're going to play with throughout the month, with our goal being to use as much of that stuff up as we possibly can. And so this is going to be my very first kit. Let me move this out of here, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. So my very first kit, I have pulled out my IKEA organizer. And so this is where I tend to keep kits that I am currently working on. So I'm going to be kind of putting everything in here and organizing it as I go. And so I just want to share with you the kit that I created, what I'm going to be playing with this month, and some of the goodies I have pulled out. Now, anytime I build a kit, I do not usually put mixed media in there. I give myself permission to kind of pull from my mixed media cart. I have one of those Rascog carts whenever I need it. The other thing that I don't do is I don't limit myself to being able to go back to my stash. So if there's something else that I need or something I want to use instead, I totally give myself permission to do that. So I'm not somebody that has such strict rules that I have to stay with just this stuff. But this is where I'm going to start. And I had some requests in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club to work with something in particular. So something that everyone had kind of asked about or wanted to see is we all have, or many of us have, these huge stacks of paper. And these come from lots of different places. So this particular one is from DCWV. There are also things that you see at Michael's where you can buy like the Hot Buy pad. There's all kinds of these, all the big box stores. I think this one came from Joann's. If you have an older stash, you probably have a lot of these. They came with a lot thinner paper, huge stacks, great value, and you probably have them stuck in your stash somewhere waiting to be used. So one of the requests I got was to pull one of these pads to kind of give you some ideas and show you some things that I could do with it. So I have started with this one, and this is a little bit older. I think it's maybe a year or two. But I really love the colors. I love the fun prints. It's going to go with summer, which is the season I'm in right now. So here where I live in Arizona, we are already in the pool. We are already taking advantage of all the summer things. So I'm in the right mindset to work with a kit like this. And for me, that's important. Not for everybody, but for me, that's important. So you can kind of see here, I'm starting out with pretty bold colors. There's some phrases in here. There's some great black and white elements. But overall, we've got really, really bright, fun, summery colors. We've got some metallic details. Everything in here is duplicate, so you will see there's 2 sheets of every paper that's in here. Really, really fun, happy, bright colors. And so that's kind of where I'm starting. And there's enough in here that I could build my entire kit just around how I'm going to work with this. So I pulled this first. I'm leaving the whole thing in. I'm going to show you this month through some process videos and some tutorials and things, some really great ways to use these pads, especially where you have like this. You have 2 sheets of these exact same phrases. So do I really need 2 sheets? How am I going to use these? How am I going to make the most of this particular paper pad? And so I haven't pulled in a ton of other paper because this already has 36 double-sided sheets, which is more than enough for me to create with. But there was only a few with the black and white. So there was the pineapple, there was that black and white stripe. So I'm going to throw this in the back part of my organizer. And then I'm going to show you that I also pulled just a couple of other black and whites. So the paper pad itself had quite a few options, but I wanted to make sure I had enough of that black and white, because if you know my style, you know that I love bright colors with black and white. So I've grabbed this paper, which is my absolute favorite. If you've been around for a while, you know that I have gone through, I'm on my second pack of 25 of this particular paper. And so if I need more than one sheet, I'm going to pull it in. But this is from Hustle and Heart, and it's called In Alignment. And for some reason, this diagonal black and white stripe just makes me really, really happy. And then the other one I have pulled in, you've also seen me use before. It's one of my favorites, and this is from the Good Vibes collection. It's called Flourish, and I really love this black and white as well. And then I also had this one Lonely cut file that's been sitting in a basket under my desk for like months and months. So we're going to get it used. These bigger sections work great with those little tiny patterns I've picked out. So we're going to get that used up this month. It's going to happen. The only other paper that I've pulled is I pulled 2 6x6 paper pads, and they are partially used. You can tell this one, the cover's already off. There's little pieces left in here. So this one is from Amy Tan, but the colors work really well with the colors that I already have. So it's going to give me some additional pattern options, a few other colors, maybe a different theme or two. I liked these particular ones that I can pull these in, and the colors were perfect. So we're going to pull that one in. This one, kind of the same story. We've got more of those pineapples. We've got the really bright colors, but then we've got some of the neutrals as well. And so this one is also one that I've used before. So there's some partial papers already in here. And so that's going to make another good addition to this particular kit. Things that I want to kind of get through and use up this month. From there, I go into kind of all of my embellishment stuff. So I've pulled on my paper first. And when I'm building this kit, literally, this is all sitting on my desk, and I am building my embellishments on top of it. So I'm making sure that everything matches and coordinates pretty well with what I know that I'm going to be creating with this particular kit and what do I want to accomplish this month. So, without further ado, I have pulled in stamps, and I have pulled in some stencils. So we're going to start there. And I know that I have way more than I probably need, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with having more than I could possibly need because I'm really going to work my tushy off to try and get through as much of this as I can. So, stamps and stencils that I have pulled are things that are either new or old to my stash, but they are all things that I have been dying to play with and I haven't gotten a chance to. So, I have this Classy Stripe stencil. This is from Alta New, and so I've had this in my stash for a little while already, and I can't wait to play with it. So it made the cut. It's going in. This one is a newer one, so I just picked up this watercolor circle stamp with all these great little things that fit over the top of it, and I really, really, really want to play with this one. It's brand new, so it's going to mix in really well with the older things, and it's going to keep me excited. So because I'm really excited about some of the new products I have here, it brings new life to the older products that I'm pulling into my kit. And that is something that I always try to do, is mix new and old. Always, always, always in my particular kits, I like to mix new and old. All right, I also have this one from Pattern Happy with all of these really, really fun popsicles. And so I haven't played with this one yet either, but I'm really excited to give it a try. And this is a perfect kit for it because of all those really bright, fun colors. I also have these wonky circles, which are from the Ink Road, and these are absolutely one of my most favorite stamp sets from Ink Road Stamps. I've had this one in my stash for a really long time, and I think it will go perfectly with the black and white and the bright colors. So we're going to play with that one. Keep going. I told you I pulled a lot of stamps here, guys. This is a new one that I just picked up called Hexagon Hello from the Stamp Market. If you've been watching my channel, you know that currently I am obsessed with hexagons. All things hexagon. So I definitely had to have my hexagon stamps, and I will probably pull out my punches at some point this month too. And then I also have this little guy that is from Alta New. It's just called Floral Elements. But I thought that it would work really well with the bright colors, and it gives me this little floral detail that I can pull in as well. So we're going to stick that in here too. All right, I have grabbed some flare badges, and these are from Pretty Little Studio Blooming Hearts, and I just got these in my swag bag at Heather from Heather's Crafty Life's Retreat, and they work perfectly with the colors in this kit, so I am going to throw them in and see if I can get them onto a page. You make my heart sing, you are my magic, always in my heart, and then more of those really great colors. So we've got some flare. Another thing that I also got from Heather at the retreat, these are from the Bright Side, and they are crochet flowers. And so these are a little bit older. I think Bright Side was 2017, I think. So these really, really cute crochet flowers and leaves. The colors matched perfectly, so we're going to see if we can get those worked in somewhere. And I'm just kind of keeping everything organized here. Similar types of things are together. I have pulled in some thickers, of course. We can't have a kit without thickers. At least I cannot have a kit without thickers. All right, so I have some things that I want to use up. These are from Dear Lizzie. They are called Snapshots, and I have had these in my stash for quite a while. You see some of them are already gone, but this brings in that black and white element, so that is definitely going in. This one is called the Lucky Ones, and this is an Amy Tangerine set of thickers. So we've got the gold glitter on this side and the white on the back, and I really want it more for the white than I do necessarily for the gold glitter, but we'll see what we can come up with for both of them. This also came from Heather's retreat. All right, and then I have one of my favorite alphabets of all time. This is the Calberteschi alphabet from Amy Tangerine, and I have pink and black both, and they match perfectly with my kit. They bring in the black and white element. I love this font, and so I'm gonna see if I can get some of those included as well. And then I have some leftover puffy stickers from Popsicles and Panda, and this is from Bella Boulevard. But I figured because I had pulled in some of the popsicle stamps that maybe I could get some of these puffy stickers on a page as well. Oh, lots more stuff. Okay, here we go, guys. More embellishments. These are brand new, and I don't know for sure how well these are going to go with the kit, only because they have more of like a, almost like a retro look with a little bit of a, not quite white background. But we're going to see if we can get a few of these possibly into pages with this kit. And these are from Summer Splash from Cartabella. And that was chipboard. I also have these puffy sticker circles I'm trying to get in. And I figured these paired up with this might look really, really cool. And the colors all kind of work. It has that same summery vibe. And these are some that I just picked up from Target. Target, you guys, just from Target. So we're going to try and play with those. All right, what else have we got? We have some leftover puffy heart stickers from Ellie Studio, and these are 2016, so a little bit older for these. You can tell I've used a bunch of them already, so we're going to see if we can use up a few more. What else have I got? More puffy stickers. Puffy stickers. Okay, these are from Momenta, and the colors in this set is perfect for the paper that I pulled. These are those really, really huge, super, super duper puffy stickers. And I got these from my secret sister at the retreat that I just went to. And let me see, these don't have a date. I do think these are a little bit older though, but I could be wrong. But I like that there's the black and white with the bright colors. So we're going to get those in there for sure. All right, I also have just a couple of these Amy Tangerine suede bows left. So I have 4. The colors all match, so definitely going to kill this product. Definitely, it's gone this month, you guys. Hold me to that. It's gone. Gone. All right, I've got some labels from Ain't That Grand from Pretty Little Studio. The really bright colors here just kind of spoke to me, and I thought these would be perfect to kind of build some embellishment clusters on, so we're going to stick those in the kit. And then we have one roll of washi, although I keep my washi right here close on my desk, at least all my favorites. So I've pulled my diagonal black and white stripe, but I am absolutely going to give myself permission to go back to my stash to pick out some other washi if I need it. So for now, we're just going to throw in that one. I have a couple of leftover gold glitter bows, and these have gone in my last couple of stash kits that I am trying to stash bash. And I haven't used them in either one of those. So I am hoping this month, guys, is the time. The gold bows are getting used up. All right, I've also pulled in some tags from the Paper Studio. They're just white, plain white cardstock tags. But I love tags, and I love using them. So thinking about my embellishment clusters, I think I may need those. All right, I also have pulled in a bunch of kind of pieces of ephemera. So most of these are not full packs, they're just leftovers. So these are just a few, all I have left of the amazing Wildflowers ephemera from Cheeky Studio. I seriously, you guys, have used this so much, and there's only these little tiny bits left. Hardly any colors, a few of these little green leaves, and that's it. So these need to get used up. They need to be gone so that I can justify ordering more of the Wildflowers because they're my favorite. All right, I also have from Blooming Hearts, which is the same collection that my Flare is from. These are 20, they're called Soulmates, and so there are some diamonds, some hearts, some black and white phrases, some tags, some labels, just miscellaneous things. These also came from the retreat, so we're going to try and get some of those used. I also pulled from Fancy Pants. This is the Hello Sunshine ephemera pack, and the colors in this are kind of perfect. They go with the theme. They're real summery. We've got some of that gold detailing. Summer Lovin', a heart, those are super cute. Hashtag the weekend. I love this piece right here. We've got some flowers. Lots of things that I can build embellishment clusters on with this one. So that one definitely made the cut. I also have some pieces. This is from Hello Heather, which is also from Pink Fresh Studio. The colors in this one worked perfectly with that paper pad. And they give me some options for pineapples and some florals and a little Hello Summer. Definitely a huge summer feel to these, which goes perfectly with that paper pad that I pulled out to base my kit on. So that one was a no-brainer, had to go in. All right, this one is from Pink Fresh. This is a little bit older. This is the Life Noted, and these are acetate words. Not all of the colors in this pack are gonna work, but several of them are gonna go with this kit pretty well. And so we're gonna see if we can get some of these incorporated into pages as well. I have also grabbed my Chamel sticker book because this sticker book seems to be the answer to like every problem in the world. There are tons of options. There's alphabets, there's words, there's little dots, there's everything. Everything is located in the Chamel sticker book. And so it's in here because I just know this sits on my desk all the time and I reach for it constantly. So I would have reached for it even if it wasn't in my kit. So it might as well be in there. All right, last but not least, my favorite little finishing detail. I have pulled out some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. These are some that I just pulled out real quickly from my stash of sequins that just match the colors. So I know in my own head that when I buy sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, I always end up mixing different collections together. So rather than looking for the perfect mix that went with my kit, I pulled out colors that I knew were going to go with certain aspects of the kit. So I've got Sprinkling Kindness to bring in the yellow. I've got Jaded Hearts to bring in the green and the yellow. I've got Rose Wine Explosion for all my pinks. And then Wild and Free that's going to take care of some of the blue and the turquoise. And so then I can mix and match and kind of fix these any way I want to make them work with the different pages I am creating. And so that is going to do it for my massive kit for the month of June. And so everything is organized in my IKEA organizer. I am ready to start creating. And I can't wait to show you some things that I am creating throughout the month and then to come back at the end of June and show you how empty this is and how little bit of stuff is left. And so do make sure that you hop along with us today. Click down below because there are all the links to the 20 or so ladies who are all participating in this super fun summer program. And I will be back to see you soon.